Today I'm making a really simple and delicious salmon recipe. It's a salmon curry, and you can totally use frozen salmon for this. In fact, I've defrosted mine, but if you wanted to, you can put the frozen fillets right into the curry. So start off by getting your flavor going, and we do that with onion, garlic, and ginger. I can't even tell you how many times every week I start off a dish by mincing onion and garlic. At home I have taken to doing all of this in the food processor and making a paste, which is really nice. It's faster, though then you have to wash your food processor. When I was coming up and cooking, everybody always said, like, no onions in the food processor. Really bad, makes them bitter. And you know, maybe it does a little bit, but not so much that you'll notice necessarily if you don't have like super duper palate. So these need to be diced. They don't have to be too fine. So I'd say like a 1/4 inch dice. And then 2 cloves of garlic, minced. If you want to use your garlic press, go ahead. I do all the time at home. I'm telling you all the things I do at home. And you're like, well, then just do it here. And I'm like, well, I got to do it the right way here. At home, I take all the shortcuts. Okay, that's 2 cloves of garlic minced, and then about an inch piece of ginger. You want to peel it and cut it into very thin matchstick strips, like a julienne. Use the side of a very thin spoon to peel to get around all the little knobbies. Scrapes right off. If you use a fatter edge spoon, though, it doesn't really work very well. So you can use a vegetable peeler or a knife if you don't have a thin edge spoon, but if using a knife or a vegetable peeler removes a lot more of the actual ginger, which is wasteful. So just slice your ginger into coins, like a thin coin, across the fibers. Those fibers can be really unpleasant in your mouth, but if you first slice into rounds across the fibers, you're cutting them short, and that makes them not so stringy. Then you can stack them up and then slice them across into little tiny strips. Flavor base ready. Let's get cooking. Okay, so here I have one of my favorite pans, the straight-sided skillet. Perhaps you've seen it before. You probably have, because I use it all the time. You're going to want to add some olive oil or a neutral flavored oil like a safflower, because we're using sort of a Thai-ish flavor profile. I mean, I'm using a green Thai curry, so you can use a neutral oil if you want. To your heated oil, add your aromatic base, ginger, garlic, onion. Want to saute that until it's fragrant and softened. It'll take anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes depending on your heat. You'd probably say like a medium-high. Now to this you can add your chili paste. This is a green Thai chili paste. So it's got all kinds of things like ginger or galangal and chilies and lemongrass and a ton of really great ingredients that add so much flavor. They're really great products. There's a lot of them out there, and a lot of supermarkets carry both red and green Thai chili pastes. So we're not making an authentic Thai chili here, but we're using those flavors to make something super delicious with not a ton of ingredients. Fry that around for a sec, add a little bit of salt, and then add 1 can of coconut milk. This is regular coconut milk, and 1.5 cups of water. I like to bring all of my liquids to a boil before I add any further ingredients, so bring this to a boil. We're at almost a boil. To that, I'm going to add 1 yellow bell pepper cut into pieces. It can be any color bell pepper, and then simmer it for about 10 minutes. You're trying to soften the pepper and just reduce the liquid just a little bit. Okay, so this is 2 baby bok choy. You can use regular bok choy. I've just cut it up into pieces, and that can go right into the pot. You can cover this for like 1 or 2 minutes. Meanwhile, you can season your salmon. This is 2 fillets of salmon. Like I said before, you can buy them frozen. You can actually just throw them into the pan frozen if you want to. It'll take a few more minutes to cook. Then what you do is you just gently place your salmon fillets into the simmering liquid. And then this should take about 3 minutes for the salmon to cook through if they're about 1 inch thick. 3 minutes have passed, and I have been so happy during the entire 3 minutes because that green curry paste smells so good in here. Serve it up. Dinner's done. How long did that take? Like 20 minutes tops. A little spoonful of rice. And then spoon some of this delicious sauce. It's pretty brothy, so get a little bit of everything. Don't like salmon? Try this with shrimp. Yes. So good. All right. I think my bowl is full. Let me taste. Oh my gosh, creamy and delicious. A little bit of spice too. I like it. You guys are gonna love this. It's like 20-minute dinner from me to you. Enjoy.